Kizen training, week 4, day 1. Really didn't want to wake up this morning. I thought Saturdays it was demotivating to get up. This was probably the worst day. I thought it was gonna like get easier to wake up in the morning. Nah, it hasn't happened yet. I'm here. There's actually like a bunch of people here this morning. It's weird, there wasn't, I don't think there was. No, I wasn't even here last Monday. I can't even think straight yet. Today will be a real test of how quickly I can get these workouts in, because there's some of the most volume on this one today with like the most sort of regular types of sets. So it'll be a bit of a grind to get through it all. Hopefully I can. After this one, like on the next weeks, it starts adding some high intensity cardio on these days. Like there's been steady state cardio on the 2nd and 4th days, and now it's going to start adding a high intensity cardio on the 1st and 3rd, which is, you know, I'm not too worried about, just the fact that it'll take that much more time to get through the workout. That being said, let's get to it. Everything is actually feeling super heavy today, but I'm still going to go for the top of the weight range, probably bottom of the rep range. We'll see as throughout, but not feeling, actually I don't feel bad, but the weights just physically feel a lot heavier than what's supposed to be on the bar. One of those days, one of those weeks, let's do it. It's gonna be such a time crunch. I actually realized today had a bunch of supersets in it, so it should make it go a bit quicker. Still gonna have to need to get everything set up now before I'm even actually doing it, just to shave a bit more time off, because I don't know, it's getting slightly late. Because it is supersets, I might be okay, but I don't want to have to be stressing about it too much towards the end of my workout. That. Was not stoked about deadlifts today. Man. Alright. Now I somehow gotta get through a bunch of squats. I don't know. Alright. No time to bleed. Let's go. Yeah, bottom of the rep range is feeling good for squats. I'm not gonna go hard on it. My back is feeling a bit worn out. I was finding in those the deadlifts that every set I was almost dreading to do it. So I still you know, when you're stoked to do it, you're primed. You get all your mental cues ready to lift. These I was just kind of setting up, almost sloppy. So it's just something I gotta be aware of, because that's a good way to twist your back up. My back doesn't feel like it's like I injured it or anything, just that because you know, the way I was setting up, I was probably setting up a bit too far forward, and that put a lot of the weight on my lower back. It was also a heavier weight today, a lot of sets, but I got nothing. I'm exhausted. Last set of squats. Squats have been going okay, better than deadlifts went. I'm finding mostly,
they're not going up too bad. It's just, again, I'm not super enthused to be doing them. Like, I'm not doing them with a lot of oomph. Every time I get the barbell on my back, it's feeling like a max rep, but you know, as the sets go through, I'm still finding that like I have the energy to do it. It just, for whatever reason, everything today feels heavy. Oh well. I just like, that's just what happens though. You gotta have bad workouts every now and again, and I mean, I've had like even recently a couple really good ones. So if, you know, if I'm having a bad one here and there, especially with the mornings, it's not gonna, you know, it doesn't get me too disheartened about the whole thing, but man, Mondays in the gym doing deadlifts, not fun. That's not what I want to be doing in the morning. But these deadlifts and squats ain't gonna do themselves, so that's why I'm here. That's kind of part of it. Mentally, it's just like, you're not gonna want to do it all the time, but you gotta get in there and crush those ones that feel like garbage to get to the ones that are gonna feel awesome. Yeah, motivational tip for the day. Oh. Okay, so the last bit now is a superset of stiff leg deadlifts, cable rows, and face pulls. I was gonna go heavier on the stiff leg deadlifts. I'm not gonna do that. My back is feeling it, so I'm gonna kind of go at about the weight I've been doing. Time-wise, I'm actually not doing too bad. If I had to do the high-intensity cardio today, might be cutting it close. For that matter, enough talking, I'm gonna get set up. It's kind of like a weird sensation, the difference between this one and some of those other ones. That second morning workout, I was feeling like garbage, but I was still, like, all the weights were super easy. And then this one, I'm not feeling that bad at all, but everything is just feeling way heavier than it should be. Life. It might have felt pretty hard, and it did, but I'm trying to keep a positive attitude about it because, you know, with this program I'm supposed to be pushing myself in a, you know, in a way that I haven't really pushed myself before, and I definitely feel like I am succeeding at that aspect of it. So, you know, like I never used to do lots and lots of sets with a, you know, a relatively heavier weight before, and now I'm doing that and like just feeling like a bucket of yuck, but I'm, you know, I'm hacking through it. So calories again this week, starting to decrease little by little. I'm keeping it up with MyFitnessPal, making sure I'm tracking it and doing that portion of the diet portion of the program well. Funny music fact, there's just a weird thing lately with people that have been like, you know, childhood, you know, heroes of mine, like from years ago. You know, like this guy Jason, some other people we're starting to work with now that are, you know, all working with us, and it's like, it's crazy because we're this band from Grand Prairie, but we're getting all these people that are legends on our team. So that's not a positive workout, but that's a positive story for the day. Cheers, guys. Deuces.